Namaste, beautiful souls. Ooh. The heart of Mother Earth has started to change its pattern and frequency, and I'm going to channel the Arcturians so that we can understand what the effect is on us, because what I'm picking up is that as the heart of the earth is changing, it is the outside mirrors the inside, meaning what happens in the earth is mirroring what's happening in us, as well as what's happening in the inside of us is then affecting the earth. So I'm going to channel the Arcturians to understand this, and it is affecting, what I'm picking up is it's affecting the electromagnetic atmosphere, which means it's affecting your auric field. So our energy field that surrounds us is electromagnetic. Electric is the mind, is thinking. Our mind is electric. Magnetic is our emotions. When we have a lot of electromagnetic energy, we start sending out a lot of frequency waves. That affects our environment. So it's important that we understand what's going on internally and with our earth. Now I just want to pause here because I've had a few people message me in the community and talk about timestamps. I would like to invite you as my community to please, you do the timestamps, write them in the comments. I'll cut them and paste them into the description so everyone has access to them, because I do all of this for free, and it's actually a lot for me to have the structure, and I'm trying to be as structured as I can, and also be channeling. It's a lot for my brain, it's a lot for me energetically. I channel so much light that I actually start to disappear. I turn into pins and needles, the room disappears. So I ask for your help, my community, if you can do the timestamps for me. Also, I've just enabled something called Super Thanks. I don't know what it is, but it's there for you. Enjoy it. And there's one more thing. I've got someone in our community who's just recently passed away. He was a part of the Reiki hub. And I just want us to have a moment to bring our hands to our hearts and bring love into our community for someone who is a great light, who's been a part of this community for a few years now. And we just send him love, and I ask him, please, to support us as a community and bring in a lot of support for everyone here. So now we're going to dive in. We come in to your energy field with a deep and light blue energy. And we invite you to go into your own heart. Because when you go inside your own heart, you can access the energy of your Earth's heart as well. Earth has called in for support. Three-Eye Atlas and these other beings have entered in to the atmosphere, not only because of your own personal asking for support, but your own earth is asking for support. Her heartbeat is expanding, it is shifting and changing the pattern. And this is happening because for a long time, she has carried the heaviness of all that's been experienced on the earth. A lot of war, a lot of polar energies. And so what is happening inside her is also happening inside of you. And over the next few days, and it might have already started for some of you, there's a feeling of unfolding, a feeling of dissolving, wounding that you've been carrying in your heart. Your own earth is releasing wounding that she's been carrying in her heart. wounding from war and polarity. Everything is energy, and she is an energetic being, and she has been carrying it just like you carry something. When you get hurt by someone, you feel it, and you carry it for a while until you process it and witness it and allow it to be released and no longer in your energy field. Well, right now, Earth is at a place where she is allowing herself to release the energy she's been carrying in her heart. Deep inside the center of the Earth is a clear rose quartz crystal, and it vibrates, pulsing of the heartbeat of the Earth. And as you walk on the Earth, barefoot or in shoes, in your house or outside, it doesn't matter. Energy moves through all material and physical form. This pulse of the beat of the Earth moves through your feet, up through the meridians in your body and into your heart, and it changes you. And the changes that you might be going through right now is a healing of the wounded heart. It might be something that is from a past life. So you might have flashes or memories, or something unfolds in your dream time. Or it might be ancestral pain from your ancestors that you are releasing. Contraction and scarcity is releasing, where you feel that you don't deserve money, abundance, that you don't deserve to have a joyful life. There is something very interesting happening for you all on Earth. Pay attention to this. You might want to write this down. Some of you are in a confused state. Some of you are aware that you are consciousness, that you are an unfolding of light and energy, an infinite being, but that you are also human, and you are confused on how to navigate between the two of these. We are here to support you. Listen closely. During your spiritual awakening, where you are unlearning those belief patterns and those conditionings, this is a time where you are releasing and letting go, and you're letting go of the structure of being human and how you have to conform and fit in a box. And so as you release and let go of that, you start to expand and feel the sense of expansion, the sense of the infinite being that's always here in the present moment. As that starts to happen, you let go of many belief patterns that would keep you contained and finite. This is wonderful, and you feel a wonderful expansion, and you reach a state of awareness that this place that you find yourself within is an illusion. It is a dream that is being dreamt and created and imagined through the mind. The powerful mind that you have is that in which you create. The mind creates the separate experience from the oneness. Meaning that as you have the spiritual expansion and you become more aware of the infinite self, you would let go of the finite, conditioned part of the mind, and it empties out. Now, as this happens, you get confused because you find yourself still being a human. You still have to pay the bills. You still have to work. You still have to earn money. There's still things that are in the human place and space that have to happen. So, what we say to you is this. Continue dissolving the patterns that contract you, anything that is fear-based. When fear comes in, it tries to then control you. It tries to make you feel safe, and that's a false safe. A false safety when it comes from fear trying to control. It tries to run away from the present moment so that you can control your environment and plan. Now, There is something important here for us to tell you. Planning is okay when you do it from the higher self, the soul, when you feel inspired. For example, like Natalie got a deep, powerful, energetic inspiration to create and manifest a retreat so your community can come together in physical form and have profound releases and expansion and connecting to source. That comes from a higher dimension. When something like that, when your soul brings through an inspiration, look at the word inspiration. It means you are in flow with spirit. When that happens, run with it, create with it. Don't stop yourself from being human just because you've realized that you are consciousness. Once you expand in consciousness and you realize, oh, I am an infinite being, come back to being human. So many of you get to the space of expansion and then you just give up the human element. And we say to you, why waste a life? Why waste the opportunity of being in physical form? Because when you die, you'll go back to energy and you'll be creating through mind. Mind expands in a very expansive space. You're no longer contracted by fear. And then you can create anything just by thinking it and then it happens. You'll have all of that. Why do you want to just live in consciousness and not have the human experience? You get stuck there. That's part of the illusion. Many of you think, oh, I reach enlightenment and then I don't have to be human. And then you get very confused to why you're still alive in a human form. Because you are consciousness in a human form. Do not give up your human experience. So 1, do not act from fear. Dissolve the fear when you see it. When the lower mind is trying to control you from fear, take a breath in and breathe out that fear and do not act. Wait, pause. When you feel the inspiration from your soul, that's when you act. Do create, do manifest. Manifest from your soul. This is God, consciousness, creating and having a human experience. Why would you block yourself from that? So yes, you can plan your future and take action and still work and make money and embrace the 3rd dimension, which is now raising into 4th and 5th dimension. Embrace it while being a human. Do not stop yourself from that incredible experience. We are shouting this to you because so many of you get trapped in enlightenment and consciousness. Yes, continue to dissolve the patterns of ego that are controlling and fearful. Yes, that is the work to be done. But do not block yourself from being human. Bring all the light that you are into everything that you do. Bring more of the being energy into the doing, into any task that you do, and create from your heart. That is your soul. That is consciousness experiencing itself as you. This is your life. You have this life right now. Live it. So, good, you've heard us loud and clear because we wanted to bring this message through very impactfully. Take note of this message. Now we continue to unfold in what's happening here with the earth releasing and shifting in her heart and what's happening in with you. Old wounding that's in your heart is releasing. Patterns like, it's deep here, feeling left out. When you feel left out, you actually create a counterbalance where you judge others. So if someone leaves you out, your ego then counterbalances by trying to make you feel better, and you blame others and you make them look like they're bad because then you look good. That pattern is arising and dissolving right now on your earth. Another pattern is feeling alone and making this a victim state. Oh, woe is me, I feel alone, I'm a victim. Why are you scared of feeling alone, dear ones? Being alone is your power. When you allow yourself to fully be alone, you break through a boundary and you realize you're never alone. You're never really separate from consciousness, even though you get to have this incredible separate experience. And then the other thing that is now unfolding is that people pleaser pattern that many of you carry. This is your time to let that go from your heart. The people pleaser pattern is a counterbalance to unworthiness. So if you are a people pleaser, it's because deep inside your heart, you feel unworthy. Now we invite you to pay attention to these patterns over the next days. All you have to do is recognize the pattern. If you hold one or more of these patterns over the next days, is a huge opportunity. Mother Earth's heart is helping your heart to release this. Feel the goosebumps, the tingles, the light that we're bringing in for you. This is an energetic message. Release it, dear ones. Pay attention to the patterns, breathe them out. Sigh them out and know that it just takes one breath and through recognition that those patterns dissolve and then are no longer vibrating in your heart. Now, because Earth's heartbeat is shifting and changing and releasing, and yours is too, the electromagnetic field, Earth's aura and your aura might be feeling shifting. Now, she's shifting, you're shifting. What this is that you might find mentally that you're finding a little bit harder to stay present and focused. Your mind might feel scattered or it might feel distracted. That's also happening in her polarity, in her field, Mother Earth's field. And so she'll be bringing some scattered energy. Notice the weather patterns. That's how she releases scattered energy. How you release scattered energy is by accepting that this is happening. Don't try control it. And don't try to run away from it. Just notice, oh wow, my mind's feeling scattered. I'm feeling distracted. I'm finding it harder to meditate and be present. Whew. Okay, I'm now aware of it. And what did the Arcturians say to me? They said, be present with it. And that's all you need to do, dear ones. Be present with it. Watch it, witness it. Meditate into it. Make your meditation awareness of the scatteredness. And you become super vigilant. And all your energy becomes focused on the scatteredness. And the change happens. Just like that. This is everything. You've heard us and understood us deeply. Good. We let you integrate that now. Whew, okay. So you're integrating what the Arcturians have just said. That's a lot. You might want to listen to this again or take notes. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'll be also doing in the rest of the session so you can prepare yourself energetically. I've got, in a moment, I'm going to just do a little bit of community sharing. Then I've got some questions that are incredible. And I'm going to hand over the questions to the angels channeling the answers. So you're going to get questions that our community have brought in, and the angels are going to channel the answers. And then at the end of our session, I'm being guided by the angels to do a meditation with Reiki to help you to connect to the, I got goosebumps, to the rose quartz crystal in the earth. So I recommend that you stay till the end. I'm just going to take a little pause, breathe and be here. These are my community offerings. So I need you to know something about me. I am going into something very deep on the 26th of November until the 7th of December. I am going silent, absolutely silent. 10 days of a silent retreat where all I'm facing is my own mind and consciousness, and so no distractions whatsoever. I've done this before 11 years ago, and I faced some darkness in my own mind and dissolved it. And I ended up just turning into immense light. So what I want you to know is that I have a very special session planned for when I come out of the silent retreat, which means I am going to be vibrating some of the highest frequency I've ever vibrated. And it also means that I won't be able to remind you to sign up for this session. I'll have a very special guest, Kyle Boyd. Many of you know him. He is the podcast host of the Heart Coherence Collaborative, HCC. And so he's going to be doing a heart coherence practice for all of us. So it's on the 11th of December. And I invite you to sign up. I will not be creating videos while I'm silent. And so I won't be reminding you of this session. So sign up now if you want to join. And if you can't join the live on the 11th of December, then sign up and you'll receive the recording. It's $11. And it's going to be huge and expansive. Then the other community offering is that on the 29th of December, I'll be doing a cacao ceremony where I'm going to teach you how to lead cacao ceremonies, how you can lead ceremony. So it might be that you want to lead a ceremony on New Year's, or it might be that you want to have a ceremony by yourself. Working with cacao opens the heart chakra. It heals your physical body. It is so healing. It clears out free radicals and toxins from your body. It works with the blood system. It opens up your heart and your brain so you can have a third eye chakra and crown chakra activation. So there's that, and I'm going to include that in the link below. And then in January, from the 27th of January to the 30th of January, I am teaching Reiki Level 1. So for all of you that want to learn with me and go deeper, I invite you to join this course. It is one of my deepest, most powerful inner journeys where you can have massive spiritual awakenings. And also, I attune you so that you can carry more light and you learn how to work with your own chakra centers and then be able to heal others if you'd like to. So go and read the description below of all of my offerings. I'm going to pause there now and I'm going to answer questions. I would like to ask a question on your YouTube channel about astral travel. I'm interested in it and I'd like to know what is the best way to try astral travel and how to protect yourself. I would like to know what the angels can recommend. Do you know what? I've never asked the angels this question before. I'm also interested. Let's see what they bring in. Hello, beautiful divine beings. Feel our tenderness. We are bringing such soft tenderness because you are going through some heart openings. We want to remind you and add on to what the Arcturians spoke about. They spoke about your heart cracking open. We want you to know that the way to support yourself during this time is to be more gentle, tender, and loving with yourself. And that is what the Arcturians are talking about when they say, when you accept what's arising, acceptance is loving kindness. So beautiful beings, astral travel is something that's available to anyone who has the soul desire to manifest and experience it. Lie down on your bed. Feel yourself being supported by your bed. Bring all your awareness into your solar plexus area, your stomach area, solar plexus diaphragm area. Ask Archangel Michael to wrap you in a blue ball of protection and to be with you and protect you through your travels. Bring all focus and attention into your solar plexus. Be here in your solar plexus. You'll start to notice more and more energy building in your solar plexus as you maintain focus and awareness here. You might feel nervous or excited. Whatever you feel or fearful, it doesn't matter. Just be here, breathe here, keep your focus in your solar plexus. And it's going to start to increase in vibration, getting stronger and stronger. It's then going to send vibration of energy upwards and downwards through your whole body. Your body's going to start vibrating more and more and more. And then you're going to start to see, feel, and experience unique for each one of you. And you're going to leave your body. It might be that you leave through your mind and have a very mental experience. It might be that you have a physical and mental experience. It might be that you have an emotional experience or a great heart expanding experience where you have tears of love and you start to access different dimensions. You might hear things through your ears. You might feel things. Stay aware through all of your senses. It will be a sensory and expanded experience. Some of you might completely leave your body and no longer be feeling your body. Your body will become very heavy and you will be connected through this divine silver white cord to your body, while your soul goes to many different places and spaces where you'll connect with guides, where you'll connect with God, consciousness, light, and receive messages. This is a very powerful practice, and it is safe for you to practice it because you are never disconnected from your body. The silver white cord connects you to your belly button, your navel, and as far out as you go and explore, you will then come back into the body. Some of you might know this experience of when you have a dream and all of a sudden you're falling in the dream and then you wake up from the dream physically. You then open your eyes and you realize that in your dream you were falling and so you came back into your physical body. That is astral traveling. Sometimes you can come back with quite a jolt as you enter back into your body. Sometimes you will first start astral traveling and you will realize, whoo, I'm out of my body and I can see my body lying on my bed, and then you come back into your body. Some of you will need practice with this. Some of you, it could happen instantly. Do not judge, do not put pressure. If it's meant for you, it will unfold and happen for you. Take it to dream time. Set the intention that you experience it in dream time. And then do the practice, the meditative practice. And if it's meant to happen, you will experience it. You'll be fully protected and looked after by Archangel Michael, who is here right now, beaming blue light to you. Now, we answered the next question. That was amazing. My whole body's vibrating so much. Could you please recommend some daily cleansing practices to release energies that are heavy and aren't ours so that we can keep our energetic fields clear? Yes, beloveds. Visualize yourself sitting or standing in the middle of a waterfall of cleansing pure white light. This waterfall cleanses your aura, cleanses your body, and releases any of that lower frequency energy down into the earth where it changes and transforms into light. This is a wonderful tool for you. You can even practice this by having a shower, a physical shower, and a cleansing energetic shower at the same time whenever you next have a third dimensional or fourth or fifth dimensional shower in the water. Let's see another question here. This quantum leap reminds me of grasshoppers. Grasshoppers will be idle for so long, moving along slowly, and then they just take a big leap. And it looks like we are grasshoppers right now. Thanks for another great video, Natalie. Oh, and I love that. You know what? That isn't a question. That's a message from someone in the community that just made me feel like, yes, I want to share that with everyone else. Isn't that wonderful? What do you all think about the grasshopper? Do any of you have ideas about quantum leaping and how that feels for you? I'd love to know. Share in our community below. And everyone here, add hearts, add love, add your comments and what you want to share from your heart into our community. I'd love to hear from you right now. And I'm going to answer another few questions. And I also invite anyone who's new in the community, say hi and welcome. This is a very loving community. We're just honest, vulnerable. We share with each other. We support one another. You're welcome to subscribe. So here's another question. This is about Three-Eye Atlas and Borisov. So Borisov is another being of consciousness that entered into the field for a few moments and then disappeared. And Borisov tells me that it's going to come back again. So Three-Eye Atlas, oh, I can feel Three-Eye Atlas here right now. Can you feel that? Oh, Three-Eye Atlas is beaming love to support this heart opening. Three-Eye Atlas wants to channel something. You have all gone through major heart opening from when I was closest to Venus. I'm still interacting with Venus. Venus is your planet of love and your heart chakra. And so many of you are going through a lot of beautiful heart expansions. You may be feeling physically that your heart is cracking open and that you are able to carry more love in your heart. This is the birthing of the new human, meaning that you're no longer seeing others as separate or judging them or criticizing them or accusing them or blaming. What's happening in your heart is more of a tenderness where you're able to recognize that everything in your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So everything that you experience is happening for you based on your vibration. That means you cannot blame someone else or something else because it's only happening based off the frequency that you're outputting. And so we are so proud of you for going so deep and deep in your spiritual journey and cracking open those layers that block your heart so that you can feel more and more love, more and more expansion of love for others. And this is happening. This is the birthing of the new human. You are living from your heart and you are a much higher frequency. And we, Three-Eye Atlas and all the other beings are continuously here to support and love you. Oh, I had no idea Three-Eye Atlas was going to come in. Oh, so beautiful. So I'm going to go and read this question about Three-Eye Atlas. Did the new one, Borisov, come out of Three-Eye Atlas? So let me ask. I get a no. Not birth from Three-Eye Atlas. I'm being shown this, which means sister soul, which means this is like a younger sister of Three-Eye Atlas. Also very ancient, wise, conscious energy, and more of like a sister soul of Three-Eye Atlas. So it's something else that's independent, yes, directly created from source. But Borisov has spent time, like time means light, has spent light in the same frequency dimension as Three-Eye Atlas. So for example, with you, if you are, if there's someone that you meet on earth and you feel resonance with them, it's very likely that you are a sister or brother soul, and that you've come down into this lifetime to find each other again in this lifetime, and that you've lived other lifetimes before together, and you've been in other dimensions together. And When there's a sister or brother soul, it means that you spend time in the same vibration, in the same dimension together. So that's what 3i Atlas and Borisov are. And did it travel here? Did Borisov travel here through a wormhole? Where did it come from? Let me ask Borisov. Borisov, where are you? Where are you? Let me connect with you. Okay, here you are. Where have you come from? I've come direct from source. That which you call wormholes is emptiness, is a black hole, emptiness which is full. God, love, light, it is absolutely full and empty at the same time. What you call a wormhole is where I was. I was back in source, and then I could feel the calling of 3i Atlas, and so I created myself. I came through the dimension where 3i Atlas and myself vibrate in a very deep blue dimensional space. It feels like 8th-dimensional deep blue light. And then I lowered my frequency so I could be visibly seen by your telescopes. 4th dimensional, then 3rd dimension, and then I went through the wormhole, that what you call a wormhole. I went back. I went actually back to 8th dimension, and then through back into source. Now, as I speak to you, I'm back in the 8th dimension, tuning Natalie's frequency to 8th dimension, and she's having a very strong energetic effect in her body. Her whole body's going into pins and needles, even in her brain, because of the amount of light that 8th dimensional energy brings. We have answered your question. Woo! Intense. I'm so happy that they explained what I'm experiencing so you can understand. Wow. So that answers your question. Now it's time for you to receive the meditation with Reiki. I'm channeling Reiki to you and channeling the meditation from the angels through. Beloved beings, close your eyes. Bring your awareness into your heart. Feel your heartbeat. Now take your awareness down to the soles of your feet. Become aware of the energy beneath your feet. There are roots that go from the soles of your feet into the heart of Mother Earth. Your roots connect you to Mother Earth's heartbeat. You are connecting to her heartbeat and drawing her loving energy. It's rose quartz crystal light coming up from the center of the earth, up your roots, all the way up to your feet, all the way up through the meridians that flow through your body, up into your heart. Your heartbeat connecting to Mother Earth's heart, feeling a wonderful sense of expansion, tears of love. May Mother Earth support you, and may you feel her support with every step you take. And we are blessing you with love. And we place you in a golden bubble of protection. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. You have received deeply. Take your time to integrate and come back, opening your eyes when you're ready, and then sharing with us in the group how that meditation was for you. From my heart and soul, and from my teams, Namaste.